That star on your driver's license, do you have it yet? You should, if you plan on taking a domestic flight from this day forward. They'll still let you on the airplane, but without other forms of ID, getting through security could take hours longer than it did before.
The long-delayed Real ID requirement is finally here, and just in time for one of the busiest travel seasons in years. After nearly 2 decades and multiple delays, the federal REAL law is now being enforced at airports across the United States. If you're flying domestically, you now need either a Real ID or an approved alternative like a passport to pass through TSA checkpoints. Real ID was first proposed by the 9/11 Commission to create stricter, more uniform identification standards. The law was passed in 2005, but implementation has been delayed multiple times. That delay is over. So what exactly is a Real ID? It's a state-issued driver's license or ID that meets enhanced federal security standards. You'll know you have one if there's a star in the top corner. Without that star, your license alone won't be enough to board a domestic flight. The first day of enforcement, May 7th, went smoother than many expected. In cities like Atlanta and Charlotte, officials reported minimal disruptions. Travelers were largely prepared and security lines moved efficiently. But don't let that give you a false sense of security. Not everyone is ready. And if you're not, your summer travel plans could take a hit. According to the Department of Homeland Security, about 81% of Americans are currently Real ID compliant. But in some states, that number is far lower. Illinois is still below 50%. Alabama is only at 33%. North Carolina is just over half. Travel experts are urging anyone without a Real ID to act now, especially with summer holidays like Memorial Day and the 4th of July approaching. DMV appointments can be hard to come by, and you don't want to get stuck in a long line the week of your flight. So what happens if you show up at the airport without a Real ID? You might not be turned away, yet. But you will be directed to a separate line for enhanced screening, and you'll likely face delays. You'll also be warned that next time, you might not be allowed through without proper ID. To be clear, a Real ID is not your only option. A valid US passport, a military ID, or a DHS Trusted Traveler card will still get you through airport security. But if you're used to just flashing your driver's license, those days are over. The message from officials is simple. Real ID is here, and it's not going away. If you're planning to fly this summer, check your license now. If it doesn't have that star, make an appointment with your local DMV. Or be prepared to use your passport. Don't let a missing ID derail your trip. Get ready now and fly with confidence. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss future travel updates. Safe travels, and see you in the next one.
All World. Live like a local.